Well, and this is no means to demean the others, but I believe I am the one qualified for being hired because of my unique set of experiences. Uh, I have grown up in a uh, church home family. My father is a pastor, so I've been in many different churches, many different congregations in several states for pretty much most of my life. And because of this, I have taken up a role of being a information in uh, focused individual, making sure that everyone knew what events and individuals were, what and where, essentially ensuring that everything went as smoothly and everyone knew what was actually going on in the end. Uh, as I said, I've been doing this for pretty much as long as I've been alive, or I've been capable of doing so. And because of the many moves and many different churches and many different styles, I have grown in my ability to adapt to new forms and understand them and utilize them in a grander way than most standard learned uh, individuals can usually assume. Again, not to discredit them, I don't want to come off as that, but I believe my more unique experience into this field will give me an edge and make me a more worthwhile hire in the end. Or at least that is what I hope. Well, focusing back onto what I said, uh, I believe. Yes. Well, what I bring to the table, what I could contribute if I was to be hired, is my uh, again my unique experience, my adaptability with many of the different uh, forms of information spreading uh, through departments to people, and my experience just dealing with people, what catches people's eyes, what forms of communication and information distributing works, what falters, what kind of succeeds, what formats. Uh, my experience has given me a wide variety of different capabilities and skill sets which have grown over the years, and to the point where most communication networks, most uh, methods of sending out information from physical to digital to just word of mouth. Uh, I have experience in a variety of different ways in all these methods, providing this is what I would offer. That is what I could do. I believe the company would benefit greatly from having uh, this varied level of skill, which I've been able to teach to certain other individuals trying to get into the same position I was in. So I can also help expand this section of the company and how it operates, make it run more smoothly, and just bring more individuals into the fold to better increase production and ensure that the company internally and externally is able to get all its information correctly and to the right places at the right times. That is what I provide to the company.
Okay, all right. Good to know. Now, a final question for this interview here. Tell me about a time when you solved a difficult problem. How did you handle it? What was the problem? And can this be replicated, if any, here for this company?
Uh, Replicated, that depends. But uh, one issue that came up with one of the uh, bands of the congregation was a that I had to fix was a scheduling conflict. Essentially, the bands were pretty much just like we have a set time, we arrive, and we just practice or the show itself. But they had no way of communicating properly whether someone couldn't be there. They were missing certain instruments, certain players, certain singers. Uh, so this led to a on and off thing where sometimes you'd have like more than 10 people in a band, and other times you were lucky if you had four. This was naturally an issue, so I solved it by setting them up with pretty much a simple all purpose text room that they're all members of. This way, we can get live updates and changes to any new developments or schedule conflicts that can arise should the members say. And it gives me uh, members on my side, on the higher ups, a way to communicate to the entirety of the band and other members involved with it, such as soundboard and like slide and technicians, to essentially make the whole thing run smoother. It is granted a simple fix. The church was a more older demographic, granted, but it was one that effectively worked and has worked to this day. I have not come across any
I see.
difficulties with it.
That is good to know. Thank you, Mr. Kirk, for your time in this interview. We will come into contact with you when we have made our decision. Thank you for your information.
Okay, thank you.